Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alicia and I make, I guess you can say, lifestyle videos. So today is kind of an exciting video for me to make because I've never really, well, I've talked about it with family members but not on my channel. The channel is pretty new. So anyway, before I start rambling, as you've probably seen in the title of this video, I am pregnant. Me and my husband, we are expecting our second baby, and I just thought it would be a nice video to make. So I actually made notes so I actually don't ramble on, and this video is structured. So the first thing I guess I want to talk about is how and when we found out. So we actually planned it. It's not a surprise, it wasn't a little oopsie. So we planned this pregnancy. We decided it is time because our firstborn, our first child, she turned 5 in January, and so we decided, you know what, it's time for baby number 2. We found out in, I think, I'm not good with dates, but around, I want to say it was 1 month into being pregnant. Obviously, like, the first sign for me was that I didn't get my period. So we decided to take a test. 2 actually, here's the evidence. So we decided to take 2 tests, and yeah, they both came out positive. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, mixed feelings for me. But overall we are happy, and it is going to be a boy, which is perfect, just to balance it out. So yeah, we found out about 1 month into my pregnancy, and the only symptom was that I did not get my period. My period was late, I think about a week or 2 weeks late. Yeah, so we found out about January, late January or early February, somewhere around there. Forgive me, I'm super bad with remembering these things. So it is May right now, and I am in my 21st week of pregnancy, so I'm in the 2nd trimester. So past the 1st trimester, which was just, oh my goodness, the 1st trimester was, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, it was awful. It was awful. I was nauseous, I was constipated, and I was so tired. So those were like the 3 main symptoms that I dealt with in my 1st trimester. The first one, or the hardest one for me to deal with, was the morning sickness. It was just, it wasn't good. I struggled with it a lot, and for someone who loves to eat, someone who loves the food, someone who hates being sick, obviously everyone hates being sick, but I just despise it. I do not like feeling sick, and with my morning sickness, I didn't feel myself the entire day. If anyone knows anything about morning sickness, you know that it's not just in the morning, it can last the whole day, or it can happen in the morning or in the afternoon or at night. So for me it was the entire time. I wasn't throwing up like the whole day, but just that unwell feeling, that nauseated, almost like disgusting feeling. I didn't feel like eating, I wasn't craving anything, nothing like that. And like I said, for the first month I didn't know I was pregnant, but as soon, and I didn't even feel anything. I think I just felt a little bit of tiredness, but I just assumed, because we kind of had a hectic December, New Year's, so I just assumed it was part of all the chaos, or not chaos, but all the busyness of the season, that I was feeling tired. So I wasn't even really thinking about, okay, I was kind of thinking about the possibility of it being pregnant, but I didn't know. So for that first month, the only thing I mainly experienced was a bit of fatigue and nothing else. But it's like the second the second I took the pregnancy test and we confirmed that I was pregnant, the nausea and the morning sickness started, which was just so weird for me. Thankfully, eventually, obviously now I'm in my second trimester, I feel much better now. It didn't happen immediately, because I've heard people say that like their second trimester started, they felt better. For me, I would say maybe like another 2-3 weeks into my second trimester, I still had morning sickness, or experienced morning sickness. But as of now, I am 21 weeks into my pregnancy, halfway there, yay. And I am feeling so much better. I still, also the constipation is kind of faded a bit, and the fatigue is still there. I do feel a bit more energized, but I definitely have my moments where I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I'm definitely more tired than I usually am. You will even see, like in my previous vlogs, I was talking a lot about just how I'm not in the mood to do anything, and I'm just so tired and I just feel so lazy. But I couldn't say what it was, because we haven't told anyone yet. We only told people last week. When we got to 20 weeks, we decided to tell the family. Also in the first trimester, we experienced a little bit of a pregnancy scare, where I think it was in the 3rd month I started to bleed. So I was just sitting on the couch just watching TV, and then when I got up, I remember I had this denim skirt on, and when I got up, the blood was just like pouring out of me. Just like, it's almost like someone opened a tiny tap and then just sorry, I know it's maybe TMI, but it was just bleeding. I had no pains or aches, anything like that, so I wasn't too worried, because I know I did have a miscarriage with my first pregnancy, and that was extremely painful. So that's why I wasn't as worried with this one. And I also know sometimes bleeding with pregnancy, it's normal sometimes. But we did contact the doctor, and they said that it was still the first trimester, so there isn't really much they can do. So we can either go to the emergency unit room, or we can wait until Monday and then we can go to the gynae. So we just decided to just wait it out, because like they said, and like we knew the first trimester, if there's nothing really you can do about it, if you're gonna have a miscarriage. So we just waited it out basically, and thankfully there was nothing wrong. The doctor did explain to us what it was, but me trying to explain it now, he showed it on the sonar, the scan. There was kind of like a pocket of blood somewhere there. I don't know what causes it or why it's there, but so it just needed to come out. And he also said that it would potentially happen again, which thankfully it didn't, but if it did, it would also be okay. Okay, so my toddler's reaction. It was so sweet. It was so sweet, honestly. Like I said, for 20 weeks we did not tell anyone. I think my husband might have told someone at work. I think he told his boss, his manager, supervisor, I believe. And then also we had a discovery health checkup, and we told the nurse there. So 1 or 2 people knew, no one else. No, we decided we're gonna keep it. Like, if it was up to me, we would have waited until like I was 5 months 5 months pregnancy. I said I wanted to do like a Kylie Jenner, where she didn't tell anyone, but obviously it would not have been possible. At 19 weeks we decided to tell our daughter, and she was just so excited. She could see, like, I think she knew, like, she definitely knew something was going on, because she would always talk about, or always ask me, "Mommy, when are you gonna have a baby? When are we gonna have a baby? When are we gonna have a baby?" Or she would look at my tummy, which was obviously starting to grow, and she would say that I'm pregnant. She would just keep saying that I'm pregnant, and then I would say, "No, I'm not pregnant. Don't be silly, I'm not pregnant. I just have a food baby in my tummy. It's because I ate too much. Now my tummy looks like that." But we told her at 19 weeks, and we told her that she cannot tell anyone. Mind you, she's 5 years old. We told her that it's a secret and nobody knows, nobody has to know or must know yet. And we told her that she can't tell anyone at school, and to our surprise, she did not tell anyone, even though she was so excited. And honestly, I thought she was going to be disappointed when she found out that it was going to be a girl, because she always said that she wanted us to have a baby girl. But when we told her it was a boy, it just did not matter to her. She was so excited. So that was quite a big relief, especially because she is such a mom's girl. Like, she's so attached to me, and I'm still a bit worried about how we are going to navigate the whole situation with the new baby. Obviously, the baby's gonna need all our attention, especially probably more mine. So it's gonna be interesting to see how we navigate that situation. But yeah, we're just so glad she was excited. She still is excited. She can't stop asking about when the baby will come. Pregnancy anxiety for me, I don't even know if we can call it pregnancy. Maybe we can call it pregnancy anxiety. Why is it so difficult to say pregnancy anxiety? Because I think a lot of my anxiety that I'm currently feeling, which is a lot, like last night I stayed up until 3, and there's just so much that was running through my mind. Like, I just could not stop thinking about the future and stuff that hasn't even happened, and I don't know. So I definitely think I am experiencing a bit of pregnancy anxiety. Oh my word, pregnancy anxiety, because there's just so much to think about and to consider for us, and you know, like our situation in the town that we live. We have no family like close to us. My family stays about 50 minutes to an hour away. My husband's family stay about, I'm gonna say more than 2 hours away. So it's not like we can just say, "Hey, can you come over and help us with this," or whatever. So that aspect, as well as just how are we going to navigate the baby with our toddler. And my husband goes away a lot for work. I'm assuming, or we have talked about the fact that he will probably for the first couple of months not to go away. So at times he would go away for a week. So yeah, there's just a lot of things. Also finances, 2 children, a baby, it's not cheap. And yeah, so there's just a lot of things that I'm thinking about that is making me feel a bit anxious. But I'm trying not to get a hold of myself. Is that the right statement? I'm trying not to go too far into the future and stress about things that hasn't even happened yet, because you know, there are people that have and that are surviving more challenging situations and circumstances than us. So I'm just trying to keep like a positive mindset. And you know, our family, we do have family, and if we are in a situation where we desperately need them or will need them, they definitely will help us. So it's not like we don't have any support system at all. We do have that. We just have to kind of yeah, just chill a bit, not to worry so much about the future. So yeah, that is my little pregnancy announcement. Yeah, we are happy, we are excited. Just the time feels like it is just going by so quickly. Our due date is on the 12th of September, so that's like 4 months away. Oh, it's like 4 months away. Oh my goodness. So time seems to be flying in one sense, and in another sense I'm also like, okay, I kind of don't want to be pregnant anymore. I don't want to be pregnant anymore. Pardon. So I'm gonna show you my baby bump. I'm not big. I don't know. I don't actually know what is the norm for how big you should be at 4, say almost 5 months, but I do know with every woman is different. Even with my first child, with Esme, my 5-year-old, I wasn't very big, so maybe I just don't carry big. But yeah, let me show you my baby bump. I have this loose fitting dress on, but this is how big my tummy currently is. Also, I have like this shaper shorts on under my dress, so it's also kind of compressing my stomach or my tummy a little bit, not too much though that it's making me feel uncomfortable. But yeah, I think it's also like making my belly look a bit smaller than what it is. But yeah, this is what my belly looks like currently. Okay, so it is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I felt kind of nervous making this video. Always when it's like sit down videos, I feel a bit nervous, so sorry if I was a bit awkward here and there, here or there. But yeah, hopefully I'm hoping to do a lot more of these videos. So if you want to follow along on my pregnancy journey, then definitely stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.